Well done! If you have learned how to write a very sound abstract, now let's get into the business and let's learn how to write an introduction. Again, an introduction has its own structure, but first of all, let's discuss its purpose. Introduction usually gives or introduces the topic to the reader. And because introduction has some elements, let's say, first of all, you will give a hook. Hook, as you know, a kind of sentence that grabs the reader's attention. In the first sentence, maybe you can give a shocking statement, or a staggering statistics, or a type of question that interests the reader. And he gets, or she gets, hooked to your article. And he continues the reading. After that, you will give the background information, like what has been done before you in the field. So you are going to do a research. For example, let's imagine you are going to find a very good strategy to teach vocabulary. What kind of strategies exist already in the research field or in teaching? So you will give the background. After that, you will give research gap. For example, let's get back to the topic. So you are trying to find or maybe the best strategy to teach vocabulary, and hypothetically you think that using songs can be one of the best ways to teach vocabulary. It's because nowadays many students listen to songs and they'll repeat these songs or listen the same song for 1,000 times, and then you may think that maybe using songs to teach vocabulary is a good way or is the best strategy. Then you will do some research into into this field, and you will find the research gap. Maybe nobody has tested this strategy, or maybe some people tested around the globe, but in Uzbekistan, in our context, nobody has tried using songs to teach vocabulary. This means you will highlight in your introduction that this field needs exploring. After that, you will clearly write your research question. For example, you will state, this article aims to test or to observe using songs in education and teaching vocabulary to students. After that, you will explain its significance. For example, why teaching vocabulary is very important for students, or why using songs is important. And at the end, you will also give the overview of the paper. In essay writing, we used to call it thesis statement, but in article, we can also call it thesis statement. So I will recap. Your introduction should have hook, an interesting sentence for the reader, background information, what has been done before you in your field, research gap, what is missing, and research question, like what is your question, what you are going to find, significance, why something that you will find will be important for the, let's say, field, for the knowledge base, and the last one, your overview of the paper. Again, I have also given you some examples of introductions in my book. It's high time to go to the book, read, and do some activities. Good luck!